Okay, listen, what about a story that goes like this? So I'm making other people's beds, and then overnight I became a millionaire. Well, it wasn't exactly overnight, was it? Huh?
It's taken a little bit of time, without a doubt.
But what a marvelous story, though. Can you expand on that?
Thank
I mean,
you.
at least for 45 seconds, tell us.
I appreciate that. Well, I did. I grew up way in the country. We had very limited resources. My parents made everything that came into our home, to include our sofa, everything. Our clothes were hand-me-downs from the church. And so at a very young age, at the moment I could start working, I did. And it wasn't legal to work at the age where my sister and I needed to earn money. So we started a housekeeping job. And so every Sunday, my mom would drive us and we would go clean other people's homes and then come back. Until then, I could take on other jobs, but I kept that job all through high school. Picked strawberries, did all kinds of things. So
humble beginnings, and then this. Love Coming Home. Tell us about the title and why you chose it. This is, of course, Jennifer Adams, but you knew that.
Thank you. Love Coming Home was a passion project for me for about 12 years. I used to write down all my thoughts and things about helping someone transform their environment without having to spend a lot of money to do it. And I knew firsthand because my mom, we used to make our bedding together. We used to frame fabric and put it up on the wall long before it was chic. And the thing that I realized, then moving on to being an interior designer in people's most intimate spaces, is that we have so many senses in our body, and when we really take in our environment with our whole person as opposed just to our visual sense, it makes a big impact. And oftentimes we put off where we live right now, thinking that our next home is the one we'll pay attention to or put time and resources in, and we're missing a big opportunity to really have your best life begin right in your home right now.
But our audience is saying, well, yes, but you're a highly skilled person. You have talents in that area, so much so that you're a CEO of your own organization. You're an author. But you're saying in the book and in everything that you do that we can just make a few tweaks and make that kind of a transition in our lives.
You absolutely can. And when I started off, I was not an expert. I went to a trade school for 6 weeks. That's it. And my very first design job, I charged $300 to design the entire home. So my skill set was not big. So no matter where your talents lie. So for example, the smell of your home makes a huge impact right when you walk in the front door to you and to others. And there's so many simple things you can do, whether you own your place, you rent it, or you're sharing a room.
Give me one.
Open up the doors every day, the old Japanese principle, and windows, and air out your space for 15 minutes. Yes, even in the desert heat. Bring in that fresh air, and then sprinkle baking soda on your carpets and on your furniture, and then let it sit for a few minutes, maybe up to an hour, and vacuum it up. It helps to absorb a lot of odors in your home.
If I open the doors of Changing Hands bookstores, who do I find today?
I will be there signing books
What
and
time?
actually doing a talk from 7 p.m. till 8:30 tonight. So it starts at 7, and I'll be talking for about a half hour, really in depth on things you can do starting tonight in your home to transform your environment.
Is this the Changing Hands in Phoenix?
It's the one on Camelback, so very
Yes,
close by
right.
the station here.
It's good to have you back, by the way.
Thank you for having me.
Another visit by Jennifer Adams. Remember, Love Coming Home is a suggestion that certainly would work for all of us.